Yes, we have been there today. So today is if you have a credit card, an early shopping
with HomeGoods or
TJ Maxx
Yeah.
or
Mhm.
If you have the credit card, you can go in early when they do their display setup for the next season. So we were hoping it was Christmas because, of course, you know, the Grinch monster's behind you. But it wasn't. It was fall. Halloween fall. And sometimes there was a lot of clearance there, I have to say. So we actually found these, which are a really cute... Hang on, let me put them down so they don't go everywhere. Nice edge on this.
We're not looking at it for the pattern. It just happens to be Halloween,
Yeah.
but more so for the edge on it.
Right. So that edge
size and shape
will really dictate nicely on a tray for us. So we found those.
I'm guessing you're going to do it as footprint, aren't you?
Footprint's great for these. I mean, everything else works really, really nice to actually
Rolling pin,
turtle.
yeah.
And then we also found this. We have a seahorse rolling pin. And we have a smaller, where's the smaller ones? Are they out?
Right there, the blue. Underneath the
there they
snowman.
are. So we have a smaller one that we've made, and they sell really easily.
Mm-hmm.
So we saw this and we're like, I guess we're going to try a bigger seahorse. So that's something we found today. It was even clearance. I want to show you what happens when the weight meaning the weight that we put on our pieces in the drying process. So these two pieces were on one of our carts that we weight with sandbags usually. And unfortunately, they're both rejects. This one, there's a...
stress crack.
Yep.
It must have been too dry when we weighted them,
Yep.
and when they...
What happened? When
the weights came off, they were a little bit
broken.
too...
Or well, they...
Stress.
Yeah.
Like, they weren't flat enough, so they ended up doing that.
Ended up becoming reclaim. So what is
Which
reclaim?
becomes... Well, that's our reclaim bucket. It's a bucket of water with...
And then what
clay.
happens with these pieces is we kind of stick them right in there. And, you know, it's funny, when Emily finished throwing the other day, I said, isn't that a lot of water? Okay, you ready? Oh, Jesus. He's
not here.
He's here too. No, he is here.
Okay.
But all those pieces will very quickly disintegrate
Pretty much.
into just clay that needs to be reclaimed in our pug. And that's,
What's a pug?
A pug. A pug, God, not a dog. Well, it is a dog, but it's not this dog. So once that clay, come on, I'll show you over here.
I'm sorry.
Once that clay sits for a little while, kind of like right here, pieces of clay.
Well, it sits on the... We're not going to go that
Sits on a board. Once it's dry enough for us to reclaim it, it goes into the tubs like this. And then as we get enough, Peter, our friend over here, see? Peter, that's his name. The pug. Not a dog, as I said. Basically, the clay gets put right in this hole. We turn it on and make it mix it. So this is just like a big mixing chamber.
Mm-hmm. And it also takes the air bubbles out of it.
Exactly, which is great. So once they've come out, actually, I have.
And then what is it? What do you mean come out? How
I'll
does
show
it come
you,
out?
because I happen to have a tub of pug clay. So once it's been mixed and the air has been removed, the pieces come out looking like this.
They come out the end there.
Yeah, the back, the bottom end. And then we put them in a tub until I have time to use them. Emily has time to use them on the wheel. Most often I use these for trays.
And the next step would be to flatten them with the slab roller.
Right.
And make them into a slab.
Into a slab to become a tray. And that's kind of the cycle of the trays. So eventually you're going to see that seahorse already in a tray. Unfortunately, there is no way today that I'm going to get my hands dirty with clay aside from what I just did, because
What happens when you don't have clay that's reclaimed? What clay do you use?
I use it from the boxes that are under here.
the boxes.
boxes
It is
and boxes and
full
boxes
of
clay.
boxes of clay.
We usually get about 1,000 pounds.
Which is how many boxes?
I don't know.
20.
Okay, whatever. I don't buy it.
I think it's 20.
I just help shove it underneath there. But this time Elise
Did it, so thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Right. So anyway, we are going to be at Point Pleasant Seafood Festival, which we've never done. We've a couple customers doing some pickups, which is great.
How's the weather?
So I'm hearing good things, so let's hope. We've never done this one. We've heard really good things about it. So we've been working on getting enough product to go with us. And then on Sunday, we are going to do the Marlboro Farmers Market, which we've done before, but they're having the crafters on the top.
Top of what would you?
Yeah, it's up the hill. Where typically you would park, they're having the crafters up there. So if you happen to be in the area, it's from 9 in the morning on Sunday till 1 p.m. There's going to be quite a few crafters there.
Yeah, and there's also the farmers market, the regular
correct.
farmers market.
And there's
vendors.
Cousin's Lobster up by us.
Yes.
I think that's going to be lunch. I hope you make enough money because you're paying. Anyway, so that's kind of what we wanted to just talk about. We were kind of disappointed with HomeGoods today. We had to kind of really hunt until we found a few things that were going to work with us. But
you never know when you go there.
Absolutely never know. And we always love it when we find something on sale. Anyway, thank you. Take care.